to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and guys, welcome to another edition of Apocabox. Now, this is the December Apocabox, and I know that you might say, man, we're in the first week of January. Yes, I was gone for a couple weeks, and, finally made it back from doing some construction, and I found this baby waiting for me at the mailbox at the post office. I'm very excited. Now, I want you to check out another video coming up where that I'm doing the challenges that are found in these boxes separate to the actual review and getting some time out in the woods. Please forgive me as I review this because one of the things I brought back with me from my adventure is a cold. One of the things with going in and out of climate constantly changing. So here we go, opening up December's Apocabox. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is check out the contents list. Alright, now we've got, says here, Aboriginal Woodshop Series. This marks the first box in a series of 4 hand-forged bushcraft and survival edge tools by Reptile Tool Works in Kentucky, USA. With these 4 tools, you can accomplish almost any wood working task imaginable in the field, from bow making to camp furniture. Your creativity is the limit. That is epic. I can't wait to get into that. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Mountaintop, High Patch, and we'll go over all this stuff one by one. I just want to skim this list here real quick here so that you can pause this and then go back to it and read it later more in depth. There's that one right there. Move my thumb out of the way. Alright. So I'm going to lay this to the side for the moment. And let's see what all we've got in here. Some info. We've got Escape the Woods, your chance to learn it, prove it, win it, over $1,000 in prizes. Oh, snap. Join me as I travel the country for the ultimate 3-day survival challenge. That's awesome. I'd love to do that. We'll have to take a look into that. So anyway, a few other odds and ends. Not if, but when survival store. There is a sheath. It's a nice looking sheath for a knife. I love that patch that was in the last box. Find some other goodies here. This looks like some hand carved woodworking. Some good looking stuff right there. My wife's grandfather did a lot of wood carving work. Now I imagine this is probably going to be something on the sheet for this month, so I'm going to lay that up to the top for just a second. Do-it-yourself arrow kit. Lots and lots of good stuff found in the box as far as offers go on things. Alright, so first off, we're going to look for a hand-forged willow leaf knife. Okay, so I'm going to lay a bunch of this to the side for the minute because we're going to have to get down on the bottom of this, I imagine, to find what we're looking for. And here it is. Alright, caution, very sharp. Tell you what, I'm going to be, oh my. Alright, so let's see what this is for. It says here, it's double edged. Let's see what the instructions is on this. It's a high carbon tool. This is used. Okay, so for digging out. So I imagine this is for like making a, from what I can see there, it's like making a spoon out of that and everything. So right there, that'll be a great project right there. I can work on this week now that I'm home for the winter. Oh, that's really awesome. Alright, so that is the hand-forged knife, and that is made in America, guys. Y'all know I stress American-made products. I especially love things that are made by artisan and craftsmen. So, let me pop this off just a second very carefully. Oh boy. See how that, dig that out. You can use that for, also drill out a hole with that, small hole in the end of that. I see what they're saying with that. That's pretty neat. And that's a hand tool, handmade hand tool. That's $25 value. And I'll pop up another video, me working on that, making me some woodwork and stuff. My wife's grandfather would be really proud of that. Matter of fact, I'll get one of his wood spoons that he hand carved out, and I'll show that to you in a future video there. All right, next up we've got the mountaintop high patch. And there it is right there with the Apocabox symbol in it. It says not if, but when. It's awesome. It looks like it's got an eagle or something flying in the background on the mountaintop. That's a $5 value in the box this month. Okay, we've got a pocket notebook. And I imagine that's, yeah, okay, so I was right about that. That is what that is right there. Notes from the back, 14. Spent most of my childhood exploring the rugged back 14 acres of my parents' 75-acre farm. It was 14 acres for mine. I could be anything or anyone I wanted while deep in the woods of the back 14. I was Rambo, Sam from my side of the mountain, Huck Finn, and even the American Ninja. It was my place filled with possibilities, ideas, adventure, and fun. This notebook's your personal back 14. Fill it with dreams, ideas, and all the thoughts you never want to forget. There you go, man. I know on the job, and especially whenever I'm out in the woods, like with scouts and stuff, it never hurts to have a notebook for so many purposes. So anyway, says a pencil. Here's actually a couple pencils. There you go. Not if, but when. That's a good thing to keep with me on off-grid contracting out there on the job site. People see you out there marking construction with that'll definitely get some questions started. So there's some pencils for marking on the go. That's a $6 value in the box, and I'm going to imagine that is probably this one right here, multifunction headwear. I don't know if you can see this right here, but it's for around the neck, wristband, headband. This is like one of those off Survivor. Hey, you can make a balaclava out of that. That's pretty tight right there. So, that's awesome. That's a $10 value, and I would imagine that thing probably wick a lot of sweat away too, kind of help keep you cool. Even though it's dark, it can help pull a lot of sweat away. Next, we've got candy sucker with free ant protein. Oh my, let me find that. And that has got ants in the sucker for sure. I've always wondered on that if those are clean to eat based on scripture, because the locust and the grasshopper and things like that are considered clean because they're jointed. Their legs are jointed in the way that they're described out. And I've wondered about ants over time. Anyway, that's very interesting protein for on the go sucker, no doubt about it. And that's a $3 value in the box. Now, next we have the Bonafide Bug Out Splint. And that's a $16 value. Now that's for, let's see, from fingers to legs, foam wrapped aluminum. Wow, that's some stiff stuff right there. Oh, it's even got a pocket box in it. That's pretty tight. So there is one way you can use it, cupped up. Now, some of that stuff's coming back from FEMA training right there, and then you've got the fold wrap right there. There's for the leg. Splint that up. Man, that's really nice. That's about right on the money too for cost on something like that. Because if you get surplus medical supply, things like that, you buy that for splinting and stuff like that. That's pretty expensive right there. So you got that. That's $16 value. Now next we've got Dragonfire Extreme Tender. It's durable, waterproof pouch is filled with all of nature's flammable goodness. No two bags are alike, from cattail down and birch bark to applewood chips. No matter what the weather conditions, use just a pinch from some to extra fire to help use the entire bag in extreme survival. You will not be disappointed in this hand-sourced tender from America's North Woods. The durable aluminum bag has multiple survival functions as well. So here is the Dragonfire Tender Box. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. It says, prepare your fire site. Open pouch and remove desired amount of tinder. Light with any method. Match flint, steel, lighter, ferro rod. Add twigs, sticks, and larger pieces of wood to reach a sustainable fire. That's quite a bit of fire start, and that's nice that it's in Mylar too. So you're not going to have to worry about getting that stuff wet on the go. So that's pretty awesome. Now that's a $13 value. Is what that is in the box this month. All right, now it says Time to Get Naughty Kit. This made in the USA knot tying kit can be played as a game or used for reference. Learn new knots or practice ones you don't use that often. Knot tying is a part of almost every one of my survival courses, and I consider it basic knowledge that every woodsman or woodswoman should use. The Time to Get Naughty Kit. All right, so this is Camper's Knot Tying Kit game. 1 to 2 players. 40 need-to-know knots for scouts, climbers, hikers, campers. All tying equipment including learn the art of knot tying. All right, let's see what it says on the back here. It's got the instructions on how to tie all the knots. The equipment comes with it, rules, instructions in 6 languages. Man, might even learn a new language by doing that. You know, that's made in the USA as well. That's why I like. One of the things I like a lot about Apocabox is not only is it either handcrafted, but it's made in America too. So that's really awesome right there. Knot tying kit. Okay, so this is the handy hanky Forager's bandana. All right, and so this is a multi-purpose bandana. Right there's some examples of the things you can do with it. Got a plastic bag for a canteen, pillow. Stuff that with feathers and things, triangle bandage. Let's open it up, take a look, see it. Well, we got, so we've got some tie off. Here's some examples, things to do with it. Oh yeah. Oh, it's sewed in too, so yeah, I see what you're saying about filling it up with a pillow and making a pillow out of it and everything. It's awesome. Alright, next we've got the mini ferro rod, do it yourself. So let's see what we got here. Fat wood. To test your glue, I've included components to make your own ferro rod with a pine fat wood handle. In the video above, I show 3 different ways to use your glue to make it. The most effective is to drill a hole in the end of the fat wood stick. Glue the ferro wood in the back and place your pine pitch glue. Then you'll have carved the fat wood handle to length, size, and shape you want. Fat wood is extremely flammable, so you'll know your fire starter and tinder all in one. Watch the video to see how to use it. Alright, so right up there it's got the links on your paper from the box, so we'll have to add that rod to it. And right here is the project for this box. It's pine pitch glue kit. How to make it. Got 1 bag beeswax, 1 bag of gum rosin, and 1 bag of charcoal, 10 case, make 14 green sticks. Alright, so that's got all the instructions in it. Let me see what it says. It says it's a cool survival. It's one of the coolest survival skills I know. I decided this month to create a custom pine pitch glue kit so you can make your own and master the skill using controlled and pre-gathered ingredients. This kit has everything you need to make your own natural pine pitch epoxy. Once you understand how to make this glue using the kit, you can then transfer these skills in the wild and make it using self-scavenger materials. So that's pretty tight right there. So making that glue, that'll definitely have to be a project we do here in the next week or two while we got some downtime from construction. And so guys, that pretty much concludes December's box. Quite a bunch of goodies in there. I mean, I'm definitely interested to see what this right here is going to do. That's a whole lot of fire right there making material. Definitely interesting splint. You can't. I mean, that's something most people never keep that in their gear bag. I mean, that's just something most people don't keep around. Now me, I keep IV fluid and everything else laying around. But I mean, for you know, when you get subscription boxes, it's things like this that pop up that it's like you never think of it, most people wouldn't. And one day down the road, I guarantee you, somebody in your group or somebody that you're around will probably need something like this, and that's awesome to have that in case of emergency. So lots of neat stuff, and I can't wait to do some carving and stuff. You know, wintertime is here, and I think using these hand tools and things like that, I think that's going to be exciting to do during the wintertime. So anyway, with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure to check out Apocabox. It's a great box, I think, because it's unique in the fact that a lot of the things are made handcrafted by artisans, like right there. And the other thing is that a lot of this stuff, man, they source a ton of this stuff from America, and I totally support that. And I think you should support your country. So with that said, guys, stay safe out there. And until we see you again here at 7 Trumpet Prepper Channel, I hope you have a most blessed day in Yahushua.